everyone. I'm Jenna.
And I'm Lauren.
And this is Dear Bloom Chat. We have some great entertainment news topics for you this week. Start us off.
Okay, first, Lupita Nyong'o. I said she was going to get another magazine cover.
You
I
called
said
it.
It wasn't Vogue, but it was People, and
It
she's
was.
named the most beautiful. What are your thoughts on this?
I'm not surprised in a way because Lupita's been on the great radar forever. She can't do any wrong, and everybody loves her. I mean, it's not a surprise. I love People, and I'm great that they named her the most beautiful person.
Because she is right now.
Exactly.
She is flawless, and I love how she's taking complete control of her life and her own beauty. Because I remember watching her on Essence magazine. It was some award. She went up there and spoke and said, you know what, I didn't used to think I was beautiful when I was younger because I have very dark skin. So now that she's just so confident, she deserves to be named the most beautiful.
She really does.
Definitely.
And she's so pure. She just looks so pure.
Flawless.
No
Absolutely.
makeup, her fashion sense is on point, and it's amazing. And I'm so surprised that she's a Yale graduate. That's an
She's
insane
very
accomplishment.
smart. Very smart,
She's
apparently.
so young. Yale graduate, and she has a Grammy.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I'm not surprised. So
Congrats, Lupita. I knew you could do it, girl.
Right?
What's next?
Next, we have the topic that's been getting a ton of buzz: the human Barbie and Ken. Now, excuse my pronunciation, but we have Valerie Lukyanova. She's a Ukrainian woman, and she completely looks, in my opinion, plastic.
Yeah, she does.
I mean, what do you think about this?
I don't know who they are or where they came from or what inspired them to just go on a plastic surgery rage, but I don't know. Like, who are they? What do they do?
I have no idea. Apparently, they're foreign. And then we have Justin Jedlicka.
Who is Ken?
Who is Ken, yes.
Now,
and again,
he
sorry
looks
for my
very
pronunciation.
Scary to me. He looks plastic.
They both do, and
Yeah.
apparently he underwent 100 and some surgeries of plastic surgery, and he wants to start his own business with plastic surgery and everything like that. I think that they're very, very odd people, and I feel like they're getting attention.
Do they know each other?
I don't think they know each other, but he has commented on her, apparently bashing her a little bit. So,
as if he has room to talk.
Exactly, exactly, and I don't mean to bring these individuals down, but it seems like they're only getting press because they're odd a little bit, or their odd behavior. I mean, it's not a good sign to younger students or people who look into pop culture news and everything, because they're getting so much attention and they're being framed into a positive light when really I feel like they're being negative.
Right. I'm not one who promotes plastic surgery at all.
Not at all.
So this is just completely against the grain for me. I don't know anything about them, but like you said, we've been hearing a lot about them recently.
Exactly.
And who decided to name them Human Barbie and Ken?
Right? Because Barbie's supposed to be a positive little doll for children.
She was a cutie. I played with her.
Right? And I'm looking at her and I'm looking at this picture of this girl. I'm like, this is not Barbie.
Yeah, it's a bit interesting, definitely.
It really is. It is. What do we have next?
Next, we have Columbus Short. He's in his own little scandal.
He is in his own little
Yes,
scandal.
he's in his own little scandal. He's having some serious, severe issues at home with his wife.
Teray Tanny?
Okay.
It looks like that.
Right,
now,
right.
I could be wrong, but these are some interesting names we have for
Regardless
this
of
week's
which,
episode.
he has been kicked off a scandal.
Yes.
Because he is accused of abusing his wife. And he also got into a bar fight earlier this year.
Back in March, yeah.
His anger is not being managed, clearly.
And it's so unfortunate for the star because Scandal is one of my favorite shows.
I
So
love Scandal
I'm
because
so
I love
sad.
Kerry Washington.
Oh, she's the best. You do love her. I'm so sad to see him go because he is such a good actor. And I hate all the trouble that he's getting in outside of the show. And apparently, according to reports from somebody who works at Scandal, it was not his choice to leave.
Of course not.
And apparently he was kicked off for creative purposes, but you really don't know. I mean, ABC probably doesn't want drama.
Exactly, and Shonda Rhimes is a very positive individual as well, and
Brilliant.
she's the writer, she's the woman behind Scandal, Grey's Anatomy, and I'm sure she wasn't very happy with this news.
Exactly, I mean, and it's so unfortunate he's been getting into trouble because apparently his ex-wife wants a restraining order, his other wife just filed for divorce, and he got into the bar fight, so it doesn't look good for his acting career.
Yeah, not at all, but we wish him the best. Hope he gets everything under control.
Right? Let's hope so. Good luck. So next, we are going to jump right into Mariah Carey announcing her 14th album since 2010.
Oh, wow.
And how she's going to drop it so-called Beyonce style.
Did she say Beyonce style?
She didn't say Beyonce style, but everybody in the media is basically saying that because she's saying how she's going to drop it on her own with no verification or nothing.
Well, it's not really Beyonce style because clearly you told us.
Exactly.
So,
that's what I was saying. Like you told us.
Try again.
Exactly. You can never top the queen, first of all.
The queen
but,
bee.
Of course. And you know what? When Beyonce dropped her Secret album, which sold over 600,000 copies in the first 3 days from digital downloads.
Right.
She did it
with visual album.
Exactly. And she didn't tell anybody. She was the first person to do it. And you know what? People called it that other stars were going to try to do this. And
she's setting a trend, but this is not the first time she's setting a trend. And Mariah is a great artist.
Yes.
I know you don't like her too much.
She's not my favorite.
Right. But she has had a phenomenal career.
She has.
Absolutely.
She really has.
But I hope it's a great album.
I really do too.
Are you going to listen to it?
I will listen to it because whether I like or dislike celebrities, I have to pay attention to them. It's an addiction, right? But she did admit in the past from an interview with Billboard that her singles weren't too popular. So she's basically, I'm assuming that she's counting on this album.
Yeah, she might be.
So
we'll have to wait and see.
Exactly. So stay tuned for that one.
Our last topic for this week is baby Prince George. He's on the cover of Us Weekly, and he's, well, rumors have it that he was photoshopped. His picture was photoshopped. Did you see the picture?
I did see the picture. They do look a little different, but it doesn't look like anything is dramatically done.
You know what? I really took a close look, and what was the most obvious to me, I mean, you know how you can play with the saturation and the levels of the image. His eye color changed from brown to green.
Yes.
And that was the most obvious to me. Yes. And I think that's weird because he's a baby. But people were also saying that he was photo brushed. It was a paparazzi picture, so it wasn't like a photo shoot. And who airbrushes a baby? You know, that's weird.
Especially the royal baby.
The royal baby.
But I mean, I have to stand behind Us Weekly. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, you are.
But I really think that it was just for purposes of figuring out the saturation with the color, and they did put out a statement that they in no way did retouch his eyes or his cheekbones or his hair, but it was just for the overall photo purposes of publishing the magazine.
Right.
So
I agree. I mean, it enhanced the picture, but it did change his hair color and his eye color a little bit. But they didn't do anything drastic
to his facial features or anything.
Yeah, because he's a baby.
Exactly.
So, and he's so cute.
He really is. He's the cutest. And there's so much airbrushing and photo controversy going on in Hollywood.
Baby North of being photo brushed in Vogue.
In Vogue, yeah.
Which is crazy. It's a baby. Their skin is flawless. You can't even see their pores.
Exactly.
So.
And Lorde was on the cover of Fashion Magazine, and she put out a statement that they touched up her nose. So, and then we had the Beyonce thigh gap in the last episode.
Photoshopping is big.
It's crazy. You gotta get on the Instagram filter stuff. Now I even feel bad putting a filter on my pics. They're like, oh, she's fake. I'm like, no, lighting is bad.
You gotta adjust it sometimes. Just, you know, fix it up a little bit.
Yeah, sometimes lo-fi helps.
It does. It makes your hair look darker and your features look more, you know, enhanced. But
exactly.
Thank you all for tuning in, and we hope you enjoyed our last episode of Dear Bloom Chat. We'll see ya.